Good morning, dear participants. Welcome to today's webinar session. Today, the first resource person for the webinar session is Dr. Murugavel. He is the Physical Director and Professor and Head of Bharathiar University, Coimbatore. He would be talking about the health and how you have to maintain yourselves and what are the exercises you may have to do. And this would be a eye-opener for us as we are going through a lot of stress period during the COVID-19. So I would like to welcome Professor Murugavel for this session, and I would pass on the mic to Murugavel sir. Thank you, sir. Over to Murugavel sir.
Very good morning to all of you. At the outset, on behalf of Association of Self-Financing Arts and Science College Management, I extend a warm welcome to all the participants in this webinar program. And also, I must congratulate, thank and appreciate Dr. Rajit, President of Tamil Nadu Self-Financing Colleges Association, for having taken pain on his shoulder to conduct such type of webinar programs. Dear friends, how are you? I hope that all of you fine during this lockdown period due to pandemic, due to COVID-19. So once again, I'm thankful to Dr. Ajit, an extraordinary administrator, gifted to Tamil Nadu state to have such president of Self-Financing Association colleges. So he is taking more pain on his shoulder to convince such type of programs. So by organizing such type of programs, he is making all of us to realize the responsibility of our own responsibility to the society in particular, to the country in general. Today, I'm here to share some of my views regarding our lifestyle, which relates to our health status. As our President Dr. Ajit mentioned, don't be afraid of me. I will not going to demonstrate any exercises. I'm here to just create an awareness what we have to do during this lockdown period. Dear friends, with our experience with our present generation, we have not come across any world war so far. So only by history, by coming across incidents of world wars number 1, number 2, so we could be able to understand the impact of world war. Now we are fighting against an invisible enemy, that is a virus called Corona COVID-19. So this Corona has changed the entire lifestyle of our people all over the world, not only in India. Entire world is fighting against such invisible enemy. If we know enemy who is enemy, so we can fight, we can plan ourselves to face them, to face the enemies. Now, we don't know the shape, size, who is enemy, the invisible enemy we are fighting against. In spite, this invisible dot, that is invisible enemy, has taught you very many things to our life. Since we are human resource, so responsible, we have got much more responsibilities to society. So that responsibility, now the Corona has taught us, or reminded us, so the responsibility of our own to our society. Dear friends, we are here for past 2.5 months under lockdown. Have we come across any major health problems for our people? So no casualty reported, no major surgery, no hospitalization. So hospitals are completely closed. What about the health problems we faced before lockdown period, before this infection? Only because of our lifestyle. That lifestyle being changed now due to our invisible enemy, that is invisible part. So lifestyle plays a major role in cultivating our health status. So to substantiate the role of lifestyle into cultivating your health status. I want to share some information which exists at our country. Dear friends, we think that we are all totally healthy. We lead peaceful life, healthy life, and wealthy life, but that's not the case now. See, in our country, for example, so 80% of the people of population of our country are facing one way or other health problems. They are all in the sub health state. Since physically, either mentally or physically, they are facing problems. 80% of the population, including myself, and remaining 15% of the population are sick. This was kind of information, and only 5% of the population are free from any health problem. Why this status? You think about only 5% of population in a country are out of any problems. So 15% of the population are completely sick. So 80%, the major portion of the population are under one way or health problem. Why? Because we lead a different lifestyle. We lead a different lifestyle. We lead into a modern lifestyle. So for this also, I have some information with you. See, among our factors which determine our health problems or health status, so I have some informations. The 60% of our lifestyle is deciding our health factors, health status. Again, see, out of 100%, 60% of our health problems are determined other way affected by health problems. The remaining only 7% of the health problems are determined by climatic conditions, and 8% of our health problems are determined by medical conditions. 10% are social conditions. Only 15% are hereditary factors. We people, so there is a concept that so very many problems, health problems are transmitted hereditary. That's not the case. So only 15% of the health problems are hereditary factors due to hereditary factors. Mining health factors are determined by 85% are determined by some other factors. So among those, major portion of health determination factors are lifestyle. 60% of the why lifestyle. So we had our traditional lifestyle, then we have switched over to modern lifestyle, fast moving lifestyle. Today we lead a digitalized lifestyle now. That's why. So we have come out of our traditional life. So we face very many health problems. Those days, so there was no complaint of, so for example, 20 years, 30 years back, for example, so there was no reporting of heart attack and major surgery at our country. In this juncture, so particularly our Indian, our traditional lifestyle is completely based on science, scientific principles. I can take it granted. So all those, our lifestyle are movement related, which relates the body movement. That's called exercise. So each and every our lifestyle movement is related to the physical exercise. That's why we could be able to lead the disease-free lifestyle, totally healthy lifestyle. So now let us share what we have lost due to the present lifestyle. Let us discuss earlier. Then we will discuss about our traditional lifestyle, which correlated the very many physical movements. Totally today, we are leading a modern lifestyle, which had led us to lose our identity. Basically, we have lost our identity in the sense. Apart from that, so the sociability is lost, and the present lifestyle made us completely sedentary. For example, 15 years old boy nowadays has got diabetes, out of which we are the capital city of diabetics in the world. That is secondary. Now, 15 years old boy, he has got diabetes. For reason for which is so the lifestyle change. So our people have converted. We have come into sedentary life totally due to so electrical and digitalized world. And out of this Beyond this, and affinity, we have lost affinity among our people, social relationship. Now another terminology has come in into the people, Indian people, the Zoom fatigue. Due to digitalized world, we lost our identity, we become sedentary, and sociability is lost, human value is lost totally due to digitalization. At the end, now we are at the Zoom fatigue. Completely, we are in the digital world. We are traveling, we are breathing into the digital life. That's why a fatigue has come into the body and mind of people, namely Zoom fatigue. So we can add very many things which we have lost due to the modern lifestyle. That's why now is the right time. If a doctor says we'll not accept, if our father says we'll not accept, if anybody else who directs us or instructs us, we'll not listen to them. So only now we are listening to an invisible dot called virus corona. Since we have our own tendency, 2,000 men can drive a horse into water, but none can make it drink. Unless otherwise, it feels thirst. Unless otherwise, we realize our own responsibility in the society. So we are the vital part of the society. Human beings are vital part of the society, major resource of the society, but we never realize our own responsibility. So when we start to move, when we start to walk, when we start to exercise, only after the doctor suggests doctor's prescription, after facing any health problems. That's why. So we have to realize, as I told you, so a horse can be taken into water. You can immerse it into the water, but it cannot drink unless otherwise it has to feel thirst. So such a way we have to realize our own responsibilities in the society. So not to become a liability to the society, not to become the liability to the family. Since so when the citizens of a country are sick, automatically the society also will become sick. Vice versa, when there is a sick society, the citizen that sick society will also yield sick citizens. Vice versa. So we should make it both society and citizen impact. That's why we should change our lifestyle. We should confine into our lifestyle so to get out of all these problems. See, do you know all of you? May I ask a question to all my friends, those who are participating in this program? Who is your permanent life partner? Can you answer me? Who is your permanent life partner? Is it our wife? Is it our mother? Is it our father? Or is it our friend? Nothing else. No one else. Only your body is our own permanent life partner. Dear friends, please keep in this your mind. Your own body is your permanent life partner. Even after death, your body will take your name. It will not take others' name. So our permanent life partner is only our body. So do we reciprocate our body at any way, at any juncture? Reciprocate in the sense, do we return to our body which helps us entire 24 hours routine, 1440 minutes body is assisting our entire routine. Do we have any return? Do you have any reciprocal to your body? No, nothing else. Now we can think of this reciprocal. What way you can reciprocate your body? Can you tell me? What way we can help our body? What way we can return something to our body? The only way of changing our lifestyle. We should have modification of lifestyle. That means, so you should schedule your lifestyle. In your lifestyle, exercise should be a part of your schedule. That's what I'm here to make an awareness to change your lifestyle, certain lifestyle. Since our major portion of our health factors are determined by our lifestyle. Now, how you are going to reciprocate your body? That's my question now. So you schedule yourself. You schedule yourself among your 24 hours schedule. You make exercise as a part of your lifestyle. Now, in this juncture, this is the first point which we are going to discuss. Second aspect which I'm going to share now. So what are the traditional lifestyle which provided our body movement, which provided scientific principles to our body to our maintain our health status. I have some of incidents. Cite a few. For example, so those days we used firewoods for cooking. Our mother, our forefathers, they used only firewood for our cooking purpose. To make fire, they used to blow a pipe. They used to blow, they used to send air to make it a fire. Through this exercise, nowadays we are running behind yoga, the commercialized yoga, for going for pranayama exercise, breathe in, breathe out. So do you require anything else more than that of just blowing a pipe to get fire over the firewood? It's a greatest exercise. That lifestyle we had those days. Now we have switched over to completely electronic life, induction stove to gas stove, and nowadays with sensor we are operating our kitchen models. So lifestyle itself provided exercises. Still, I have some more examples. The field workers, those who are worked in the field, throughout day they used to work in the field with bending, stretching, extending, all those things. So that's that due to that field work, due to that physical exertion, our women those days have got a normal delivery basically. And in addition to normal delivery, they have developed resistance by working field throughout the day, by collecting the vitamin D. Dear friends, do you know? So the COVID-19, the virus attack is more for those people who have got a deficiency of vitamin D. This deficiency of vitamin D is insufficient nature, that is sunlight. So when you go out of, when you interact with the nature, when you interact with the atmosphere, your body will be exposed with the nature. There you can improve resistance and vitamin D so that we can fight against such type of invisible enemies, that is viruses. So out of this, they have got mind relaxation by working field. You might have witnessed those who are working building sector, construction workers, and any workers, those who are on the field, they'll be enjoying. They'll get mind relaxation while involving those work. Not only are gaining health aspects and mental health also, they are gaining by working in the field in addition to exposure to field. And few more we can add with this traditional lifestyle. So those days, the only source of water is we have to draw water from the well. And if you want to swim, we have to go to the river and you have to go to well. So by this drawing water from well, that is more exercise to our body, as well as when you go to swim over the river and well, that's a kind of exercise along with our lifestyle. Nowadays, within a small area with stored with water called swimming pool, commercialized swimming pool, we are going for swimming for exercise to keep our body fit. But those days, our lifestyle, regular routine itself comprised of very many physical exercises, very many physical movements. Why do we go to that extent? So when you go to temple in our lifestyle, so we'll be asked to come around Praharam 12 times, 15 times, 48 times. There is a calculation. Why ancestor insisted to come around Praharam? So when we come around Praharam by foot, that is also barefoot. So that that induces the pressure points in the sole. There are 38 pressure points present at the soles of our feet. All those pressure points are stimulated by walking over the hard stone which is laid around the praharam. So 38 pressure points are situated at our soles of our body. That pressure points relates the neurotransmitter to entire systems, entire parts of our body. So once if you go for walking around the praharam, it gives walking inducement as well as all those pressure points are induced, it is stimulated, instigated to stimulate our body system. Such type of our lifestyle we had. Nowadays, if you pay 100 rupees, straight away you can touch the God and pray and come out within no time. So such lifestyle we are leading. Since we don't find time to schedule our life. We don't have a thought of scheduling our life. So we don't know to manage our timing. We are very poor. Indians are very poor in time management. So best principle, the best way to manage the time management is you should not waste others' time. That's the first and foremost principle which we have to adopt in time management is always you should not waste others' time. Such a way, we do not have any confined schedule to have a proper lifestyle. That's why we face 80% of the people of our country are facing the health problems. So I can add very many incidents and examples from our ancient lifestyle. Still more example, those days we used to sleep over a bed made up of grass called korai. So that bedspread will give very many effects on your body. So basically, that will regulate your temperature, body temperature, and that will give your acupuncture, that is acupuncture status to your body. That such a way, those days our people let our lifestyle had a lifestyle, and they have maintained the health status with less number of reported cases of surgery and diabetics, etc., etc. So this is the right time. It's the right time. The corona has made us to realize the importance of lifestyle. And as I told you for past 2 months, we do not have any major health problems. No cases reported. Everyone is at home. Everyone is leading our traditional life. So there is no possibility of any untoward incident towards our health. So we should take care of totally our modification of lifestyle. So you can do two hours or 2.5 hours exercise in the gym on ground. Again, you can have healthy food. And what else you can have nowadays? Everything is available by making a car. But you must have a schedule. You must have a lifestyle. So many things to be taken care of other than the diet and exercise. That's what I want. I'm here to make an awareness, dear friends. So still we can add, for example, those days we used to keep, for example, in our days, my school days. So when as soon as we come from school, we throw our bags, school bags into the house, and we remove the chappals and we run away from the home, and we used to play 1.5 hours, 1 to 1.5 hours over with our friends over this mud soil. So this exposure to the germs, this creates an exposure to the germs. We're playing with the mud and soil with our friends. So this habitualizing, this fighting against the germ cultivates the immunity. So nowadays, there is no possibility of our children, present generation, to play with mud as well as our friends. As soon as they come from school, they'll be locked and they'll be taken to the tuition center, again school, no exposure to the germs. That's why we are insufficient cultivation of immunity. So once immunity comes down, automatically the problems will go up. There is indirectly proportion between immunity and health problems. So our concentration should be on developing immunity. So when we discuss about the exposure to the germs while playing the mud, a small incident comes to my mind. Dear friends, so there is a multi-millionaire in a city. He wants to celebrate his only daughter's birthday, where he invited almost all the VIPs in the city. And in front of all the VIPs, he wanted to expose his wealth. He is asking a daughter, my dear daughter, today is your birthday. I'll provide what else you want now as a gift. And that girl, again reassuring, dear father, will you provide what else I ask now? Yes, granted. Everything is granted. Now the girl is slowly coming up. Dear father, will you allow me to play for a while with my friends over the street? So this is a gift that girl asked a multi-million in the city. This is a situation which prevails now. We never allow our children to play with the friends over the mud and other things. That's why they could able to fight against any type of germs, any type of situations. Now the only reason is those who had less immunity power, the viruses type of COVID-19 are invading against the body, and they are locating into our body, and they are staying into our body for longer duration. That's why we are facing the problem nowadays, pneumonitis. We are fighting against it throughout the world. So I can add very many examples from our own lifestyle, traditional lifestyle. Dear friends, I make an humble appeal to all of you. You kindly change your our lifestyle to get out of. See, today each our Indian citizen, 28% of our GDP of each citizen we spend on our health. If we earn 10,000 rupees, we spend 2,800 rupees on health status. Why? Why should we spend our hard-earned money on unnecessary, unwanted materials for health? So if you concentrate on your lifestyle, you can avoid that your hard-earned money, spending the hard-earned money for the unwanted materials. That's what I'm here. And to substantiate again, so the lifestyle, let us come to the main now against COVID-19. Why? What we have to do? What the entire world is trying to come out of. Before that, the lifestyle comprising of very many factors. You cannot take it granted. Lifestyle is simply this and that. I'm leading a peaceful and healthy life. So if you want to restructure lifestyle, so some of the points which we have to take into our mind. First one, age factor. Age will play a vital role in your lifestyle. Depending upon age, we have to change our lifestyle. We have to modify our mode of life. We have to modify our diet. Everything should get changed due to age. And the main factor, emotional status, environmental status, hereditary factors already we have discussed. And pollution also plays. We should regulate the pollution in our lifestyle, and stress. So we come out of smoking and come out of alcohol and avoid long working hours. Some of our friends are more workaholic, as you all know. Some of our friends will not discharge any duties during office time, and they will bring very many files to the home, and they will be doing work. So you come out of such a workaholic and a lack of exercise, as I told you. So you schedule out of 24 hours, a part of our lifestyle should be of exercise. That's for who is helping 24 hours daily, and the last one, sleep pattern. So among these, the factors which composing the lifestyle, I want to stress only on three components. Number one, emotional status. Number two, stress. Number three, sleeping pattern. So we should train ourselves. We should come out of this. We should know how to handle our emotion, how to control your emotion. We should not take everything, even in small hassles in your trade. In small problems, don't take even very small problems to your mind. Such a way you have to train, such a way you have to accommodate yourself to handle the emotion, then stress. Dear friends, stress is the root cause for anything, everything. As of diabetics, or as of we are a capital city of world, diabetics capital of world, and India is the diabetic capital. Stress is the root cause for anything, everything. If you don't know, if you train yourself to handle your stress, so you can come out of all those problems. If you're not able to handle your stress, so then you are more prone for the health problems in such a way. And last one, sleeping pattern. As you all know, dear friends, an individual who is able to sleep within 8 minutes when you go to bed. Once if you go to bed, if you are able to sleep within 8 minutes, you have got no any health problems. But if you take more time, so that reflects that you have got some problems. As you all know, so the normal duration for sleeping is 6 to 8 hours. So you should maintain this. 20 days sleeping disturbance in your life in a month that will lead to your cardiac problem. There is a scientific proof for this. So out of 30 days, if your sleeping is disturbed for 20 nights, you are more prone for cardiac problem. There is a experimentally proved concept. So do you know another thing? So who is the least sleepers in the world? Worldly அதிகமா கம்மியா தூங்கக்கூடிய மக்கள் உள்ள நாடு is Japanese. Japanese are very least sleepers in the world, whereas Indians are longer duration sleepers in the world. So the problems are vice versa. Japanese are very least, they have got very less probability for cardiac problems, whereas Indians are more prone for cardiac problems. You may ask question, sorry, as you told me that 6 to 8 hours are required for sleeping to maintain the normal health style, but Japanese are very least sleepers. How could they able to lead a healthy life? Another concept, another fact I want to insist to my friend, those who are listening to this. In Japan, doing exercise is one among the fundamental rights. Do you know? So they have made doing exercise as one among the fundamental rights. So we have got some of the fundamental rights. We have got some of the fundamental rights. If India, we make as exercise as also as one among the fundamental rights, so we could succeed and we could come out of this 80% of the population are over this substrate health. That's why we should concentrate on this sleeping pattern. Another thing, when you change your lifestyle, if you involve with the physical activity, this sleeping will be regulated regularly. So there is a small gland in at our brain called pineal gland. That gland secretes a hormone, namely melatonin. That melatonin hormone is responsible for deciding the sleeping, duration of the sleeping, disturbance of the sleeping. So this melatonin will be secreted in the sufficient amount only during the night time, only during the during dark time as well as during sleeping hours in night time. So if you have proper sleeping, if you maintain this, the melatonin secretion will be regulated. Once the melatonin secretion is regulated, if you get sufficient amount of melatonin secretion, automatically you can have the sleeping pattern very easily. Since so you might have observed in our homes, our forefathers, grandfather, grandmother, they used to sleep only for lesser duration, whereas the children will be sleeping for longer duration. Why? Because for children the secretion of melatonin will be more, whereas when you get aged, the amount of secretion of melatonin will come down. For example, at the age of 60, the amount of secretion of melatonin will be half of the at the age of 20. The amount of secretion of the 20 will be half of the amount at the age of 60. This is a reason, it's a biological reason, this is a scientific reason by which we get the sleeping pattern. That is called circadian rhythm, bioclock. The way the exercise induces your internal systems to get proper sleeping. So, dear friends, if you want to confine, if you want to schedule your lifestyle, we should schedule our lifestyle. We should prepare our routine in a day. In the routine, the exercise should be part of your routine, and such a way you have to make. So once if we have proper lifestyle, these emotional intelligence, stress, and the sleeping pattern will normally regulated. There won't be any problems of health regards at your lifestyle. Then now important matter which we have to discuss related to the topic. Dear friends, now the entire world is fighting against the COVID-19. We spent, entire world is spending billions, not even millions, billions of amount of money over finding new drugs or saving life and hospitalization, everything. We spend a huge amount of money to fight against an invisible enemy. Why? Unnecessarily. Now the entire world is targeting on herd immunity, a terminology called herd immunity. Herd immunity is nothing but naturalization of immunity. That means we have to develop our immunity naturally. Once the immunity is developed naturally, if immunity is strong, the immune system of an individual is strong. So none can attack, none can invade into a body. So even we can travel into the virus world. So there won't be any possibility of infection. So to develop a herd immunity, to naturalize your immunity, so we should concentrate on 3 areas. Basically, I hope that these 3 areas are known fact sometimes to you, but I'm here to share some of my experience with these three areas. Basically, we should concentrate on our diet. Basically, our diet, traditional lifestyle with diet. They called Neolithic diet. It's nothing but our traditional diet. Our traditional diet. Those days when you in rural areas, those people, those who are taking rice are rich people, and those who are taking our other ingredients, food materials are poor people. Now the situation has changed into those who are the rich people cannot take rice, and now they have come into the some other small, that is Sudhaniyangal. So we have come into those food materials. And another example I can give you, those days, the people, those who are taking coffee with sugar or rich people, they will be honored. The people, those who are taking coffee and tea with the karpati, we can take it not chakarai, are they will be designated as very poor people. Now, the scenario is changed. Everyone is running towards that karbati and nati chakrai. So we avoid completely sugar. So we should concentrate on our own traditional life, since our Indian traditional diet comprising of very many medicinal components. For example, turmeric, garlic, ginger, pepper, all those nutrients are having high medicinal values. So when we switch over now, instead of taking these traditional components, we have switched over to the pizza, burger, and other modern food items, fast food items. That's why we face very many problems with our health, dear friends. So I make an appeal once again. You try to come back. You try to come back to our own lifestyle, our Indian lifestyle, Indian traditional lifestyle, Indian traditional diet. So don't look after others, Western culture, Western diet. So you come out of, when you come down to our own place, when you are in our own residence, no one can attack you, no one can make you to remove, no one can change your lifestyle. So when you come down to our own lifestyle, our own traditional diet, so the immunity can be easily cultivated, easily strengthened for when your immunity is strong, as I told you, even none can invade against you. The first concept which you have to consider. Our Indian diet, traditional diet, has got a high level medicinal value, dear friends. I need not explain all these things to you. As you are all experienced people, you might be dealing with these Indian traditional diets components to kindly instruct your wards, students, and society to come back to our Neolithic diet, our traditional first stage to have a naturalization of immunity, to herd immunity, to cultivate our immunity. Second stage, we are coming to our own part, physical exercise. Physical exercise in the sense, it's not, it doesn't mean that it's way of running, jumping, throwing, etc., etc. So you should exert your body. One way or other, you should exert your body by body movement. Oh, simple concept, due to time bound, simply I convey my message, do the exercise. Dear friends, if you do exercise, what happens in your body? That's question that must be conveyed to each and every citizen of our country, even to layman. What happens when you do exercise? So when you do exercise, circulation increases, basically. It's a known fact. science professors are listening to this. If I get deviated, kindly correct me. So the blood circulation increases, more supply to a brain where the neurons are, more number are produced. Newborn neurons are enhanced. When the neurons are enhanced, what happens? Okay, that regulates the neurotransmitters. Neurotransmitters. So that neurotransmitter regulates the systems and parts to function normally. This basic concept by which we gain by doing exercise. In addition to our lifestyle and health status, what are the facts which we have to discuss? Basically, when the neurotransmitters are regulated, these transmitters will release hormone and enzymes, namely serotonin, dopamine, oxytocin. All these components are playing major role in boosting your immunity. These are the three components which will boost your immunity, will strengthen your immunity. So by strengthening immunity, not only these three components strengthens immunity, these components also manages to stress. That will give your ability of your nervous system, your brain to regulate your stress, as well as it will release your emotional status as well as anxiety. So when you get excited, your mind will not be under control. There will be a saying. So what you think is not a matter of what is going on in your mind. This should be kept at our mind always. What we think is not a matter of what is going on in your mind. This is a concept, it's a proved concept, psychophysiological concept. That concept is proved here by doing exercise, by increasing neurotransmitters function. They releases some of the chemical substances called serotonin, dopamine, and oxytocin. Those three components are strengthening your immunity, as well as they teach you, they train you to manage the stress and handle the stress, as well as to release the anxiety. So this is the concept of doing exercise, and you schedule your lifestyle in which exercise should be part of your lifestyle. So just for a 15 minutes, just for a minimum 15 minutes to maximum 30 minutes, you give a part for the physical exercise. So that will lead you a greater life. The 15 minutes of exercise daily will save you 15 hours, 15 days, 15 weeks, even 15 months, still even 15 years of a medical life later stage. Dear friends, what I mean is you allot 15 to 30 minutes in your daily lifestyle for your physical concentrate. But as I told you, this is the way we are going to help our body. This is the way we are going to reciprocate our body, which helps us the entire day routine. So this 15 minutes will save you 15 years of medical life later stage. Dear friends, you just have out of, can't you spend 15 minutes to 30 minutes in a day for those who is helping you for an entire routine of 1,440 minutes. So if you are not able to spend 15 to 30 minutes, then what we are going to do? Think about, ask yourself. So you have to design such a way. So here I insist to all my friends. So you allot, you schedule your day and you schedule your lifestyle to have the exercise in one among the components. Not the only component, it's one among the components. As I told you, very many factors which will determine your health status in a lifestyle. So among those is physical exercise one among the components. I have explained in detail what will happen if you do exercise. So how the immunity is strengthened. So in the view of developing herd immunity, to naturalize your immunity, so we have discussed two aspects. Third aspect is lifestyle. As I told you, 60% of our health problems are determined as well as affected by our lifestyle. So in the lifestyle, we have to concentrate your self-care. How you are going to take care of you? That's a question mark. The $1,000,000 questions. Now we are all fast moving. All working people are adopted. I can take it granted, adopted with our modern lifestyle with no space for our taking care of ourselves. Self-care is much more essential than anything else in this. That's this self-care comprising of very many components. Very many components. Body as well as mind. We can take it to two areas. Under that, so if you want to have a proper lifestyle, you should get into these some of the areas. Number one, you can go for meditation. You bring your total body and mind under your control. Your mind should not control you. You should control your body and mind. If you have that concentration, so you can bring your both body and mind under your control. They will discharge your duties. And if we become under control of body and mind, then we should obey. We should discharge the duties of the body and mind. So do you want to have a do you want to work under the body and mind, or you are going to direct your body and mind to work for you? That you have to decide. Nowadays, another source is available, yoga. You can get into then physical exercise, and as I told you, lifestyle modification. Major component is mental health. As I told you, an individual who can do 2 hours exercise, physical exercise in gym, whereas he should take care of his mental health also. For to make still comprehensive, I want to quote a quote from Swami Vivekananda: "A man who can be nearer to God, man who can be nearer to God by playing football than through reading it." This is a quote given by the Swami Vivekananda. So, if you are healthy by doing exercise, you can reach God in the sense healthy life. If you are healthy, you can be nearer to God than reading Bhagavad Gita. That is a statement given by our Swami Vivekananda. So no more words to explain on physical activities to take care of the self-care. So instead of reading completely Bhagavad Gita, you involve with some physical exercises that could be able to make you to be healthy, or you can reach a peaceful life. That is a message given by our Swami Vivekananda. In this juncture, so if you want to develop your herd immunity, naturalize your immunity, develop your immunity naturally, these three areas should be concentrated by each individual. First one, you concentrate on your diet, come down to your ancient traditional diet with placing of very many medicinal values, and you design your physical activity in your lifestyle. Third one, particularly concentrate on lifestyle. In the lifestyle, self-care is very much essential, along with the sleeping, management of stress, and the handling the emotion at your stage. So if you follow these three routes, these three pathways, you can each and every body can strengthen and develop your natural immunity. Once your immunity is developed and strengthened, so as I told you, none can attack you, none can invade against your body. Dear friends, another relationship I can quote you. There is a greater relationship, greater negative relationship between stress and immunity, as you all know. So there is indirectly proportion, there is a negative relation between stress as well as immunity. When stress is increased, immunity will come down. When immunity goes up, stress will come down. Now you have to decide yourself whether to have a high level stress as well as low level immunity, or high level immunity, low level stress. So all these things is depending upon your mind status. That means you should change your lifestyle. Since the lifestyle decides maximum post health status. As I told you earlier, Dr. Ajit instructed or informed us that Dr. Murugavel will enlighten some of the exercises. So I will not go to demonstrate any exercise. So even by this time, if I do demonstrate any exercise, you people will not be in a position to accept this exercise. Just what is going on nowadays, past 3 months, and what we have to do, what we should not do. That's what I'm here. So I think that I have done my duty at level best to create an awareness. So creating awareness is the greatest thing than anything else. So it's now I leave it to you. You are going to have 6 society by 6 citizens or 6 citizens by 6 society. It's I leave it to you. Most of our principles are on the line, so I can take it granted. So if you want to have a healthy nation, and another saying, destiny of a nation is being shaped in the classroom. Another saying is always exist. So entire destiny of a nation is being shaped in a classroom. This is another concept. Total destiny, including health, including economy, including politics, including medicine, everything is being shaped in the class. So we are all teachers, we are all the right people to educate the society, and shape them to be fit for fight against such type of invisible enemy. And dear friend, finally, as I told you, lifestyle. How many of you dine together in a day, daily? For example, in our family, we may have 5 members, 4 members. How many of you sit all together to dine a day, at least once in a day? It's not possible. It's not happening also. Why? So if you sit together for dining, you can share very pleasurable moments. You can share, you can solve the incidents which you have come across throughout the day. There you can get pleasurable moment. Your hormone, serotonin, dopamine will automatically released by your pleasurable mind. For example, I can tell you, in the simple example for heart attack, if you take, for mentally ill, the ill people, mentally ill people, those who are laughing frequently, more times, for them there is no heart attack at all. Just an example I'm putting. The people who are laughing entire day by mental illness, they never get heart attack. Next stage, children. They used to laugh for more times. For example, they laugh 20 times a day and they are least prone. There is no possibility for heart problems. Whereas adults, we laugh only 15 times. Only 15 times per day, but we are more prone for the cardiac problem. This is the basic science. This is basic science. When you get pleasurable moments, you can laugh, you can share, you can get additional health benefits. When you involve with your physical stress, that means you are stressing your organs to do exercises. This is an example. When you laugh, what benefit we get it. That's why, so we share your moments. And nowadays, the yogic, one among the yogic therapy is their laughing therapy. They are insisting. They have got several gloves for laughing, only laughing. They used to laugh continuously for 10 minutes, 15 minutes to increase the functional ability of the diaphragm, which is responsible for upward and downward movement of the respiratory tract, the thoracic cavity, which regulates our fan, that means larynx, which conveys the air to the lungs, water to the lungs. By increasing the movement of diaphragm, we go for laughing. That's why I'm also asking you to increase the functional ability of your diaphragm by involving physical activities as of laughing, and sit together and share the moments with your family members. If not till today, you try, dear friends, from today onwards, you sit together, all together in a family, at least once in a day to dine yourself. Once in a day, at least morning breakfast not possible. Lunch sometimes may not be possible. The supper, dinner time, it is possible. So you all can sit together and you can have dinner and you can share very many things. That will give pleasurable moment. So the home also makes a part of your lifestyle. You should have pleasant moment at your home. So very many things constitute your lifestyle. So the present lifestyle is entirely leading us to lose our identity. So you come back to modify your lifestyle and you come back to our traditional lifestyle so that we could be able to lead the disease-free life to save our country as well as the world and not to become liability of society. So with this, once again, I hope that I have tried level best. So I might have triggered your minds of the personalities who are listening to this. And I hope that today, if not till today, you schedule your lifestyle, you allot 15 to 30 minutes on your physical activity so that you could be able to achieve all those things. And with these few words, I once again thank Dr. Ajit, President of Tamil Nadu Self-Financing Arts and Science Corporation, for having given me this greatest opportunity to come across a unique topic, that too by during a lockdown period, the endemic period of COVID-19. Thank you very much. Thank you all.
Thank you very much, Professor sir. So there are
Thank you,
some questions which have been raised. The first question is, how do we increase the immunity during this period?
Oh, that's why we have discussed the herd immunity. So we should get into the track of naturalization of immunity. As I have left up, for example, those days lifestyle, when you go for holding your eyes and go for bite for punishment during school days, that will instigate, that will stimulate the lymphatic nodes at our ears. Yes. So such a way, so now during this lockdown period, you make yourself to involve with the physical activities, mild physical activities, which we have discussed now. So that you can improve your immunity. That is called herd immunity. Without taking any medicine, without getting any external assistance, so we can improve our immunity ourselves naturally. Only way to do exercise. Only way of exercise you can improve your immunity.
Thank you, sir. The next question is from Dr. Ananda Lakshmi, Assistant Professor, VLV Janimal College of Arts and Science, Coimbatore. Very informative session, sir. Can you tell a pinpoint overcoming the stress in the present situation in busy lifestyle?
See, as I told you, we are very poor, Indians are very poor in time management. During lockdown period, you arrange your works to be done in a day. You make a schedule, you arrange your lifestyle, you discharge, you completely strike out the works you have completed in a day, and you relieve your preoccupation of mind and involve with your some physical and mental activities so that you can come out of stress. You must make yourself to involve with the activities other than getting it, as I told you, doom fatigue. Out of getting into the completely digital mind, you come out of some of the activities which involve with your body and mind. As I told, stress is the root cause for and anything, everything. And easily come out. You share, as I told you, you dine with your family members together once in a day. But such a type of activities automatically will reduce your stress in your mind.
So the next question is from Ms. Malar Selvi. She is the Joint Secretary of Kamadhenu College of Arts and Science, Satyamangalam. Sir, it was a fruitful session. Keeping good health is essential nowadays for our institutional fitness program. Can we use Fit India Movement logo? If so, is there any registration required?
Usually the central government, the Prime Minister Narendra Modi has initiated the Fit India Movement. At the university level, we are organizing the Fit India Movement programs at very levels. At college level, still they have not initiated any registration. With this suggestion, we can write to the central government to initiate the registration for college students to get into the Fit India. We'll make arrangements through university.
Thank you, sir. So the next question is from Dr. T.J. Shijo, St. Joseph's College for Women, Tirupur. How to develop our natural immunity?
That's why we already discussed. Only way to improve the natural immunity, herd immunity, is involved with. I have given sources. First one, you concentrate on your diet. Now we have changed our lifestyle. That means diet system with the fast food. So we should come down to our traditional diet components. As I told you, our traditional diet provided very many medicinal values. They have provided very many health concepts and involve the physical activities. If you involve the physical activities, what are the components are released from your brain, and those hormones and enzymes, the role of those hormone enzymes also I have explained. The major concept is by releasing serotonin, dopamine, and oxytocin. The major concept is, so by releasing these three components, your immunity is strengthened, developed. By releasing the anxiety and managing the stress. Once stress and anxiety, emotional are balanced or regulated, and automatically the immunity will be strengthened. Certain quantity of effort to develop the immunity will be spent on handling stress and emotion. So if you regulate to, if you manage the stress and anxiety, automatically the natural immunity will be naturalized, called herd immunity.
Thank you, sir. So the last question, sir. Why don't we include physical activity or PT period and insist on marks like other subjects so that children will be benefited?
It is there in the school system, sir. Physical education classes are compulsory, mandatory. If a student gets through in the physical education paper, only if he gets through, he is eligible to get grade sheet and mark sheet till 8th standard. They have got the system. It is there in the existence, but throughout India, the physical activities and physical education should be made as compulsory part in the curriculum. The school children, starting from pre-KG.
Talking about the college, sir.
College, yes, we have some of the autonomous colleges, they have got physical education as part 4 curriculum. Autonomous colleges they have got. If it is made compulsory as a part of curriculum to the affiliated colleges, we can get good outcome from these results. It should be done. It should be done throughout state that Dr. Ajit can initiate for injecting this. Yes, sir. I'm telling real fact. So you can take initiative. So we can inject physical education as a part. You can take it as a part 4, even not part 5. So we can part 1, part 2, part 3, part 4. We can have compulsory. Once the students get through these physical education papers, they will be eligible to get degrees. We can index in Madurai Kamaraj University. Some of the colleges they have the system. Here, I hope that some of the Gopi Arts and Science College, some of the colleges they have got the system, but they have not made it compulsory. They are not making entry into the mark sheet and the degree.
Okay.
We'll make it with your help, sir. So you can get this good suggestion. And I will also place to the authorities of the university.
Thank you, sir. Thank you for your valuable time during this period, Dr. K. Murugavel. You had extensively spoken on the topic lifestyle and health. And I'm sure that 200 participants who have participated in today's session would have got a lot of benefit on it. Thank you very much, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.